So now let's get into this new TikTok drama. So as you know, in the past, we talked about Deshae Frost, we've talked about DDG, and we've talked about Kai. Why am I mentioning these three? So Brooklyn Frost, which is Deshae Frost's sister. Then you have Teetee, which is DDG's sister, and Gigi, which is Kai Cenat's girlfriend. They had all went to Rolling Loud. So when they went to Rolling Loud, they were streaming it. So this is being live streamed and everything like that. I believe it was on Brooklyn stream, but on Twitch and stuff like that, like they're there, they're together. TT, she basically the whole thing is that she customized her own outfit, right? So as they're there at Rolling Loud, they're talking, they're eating, whatever like that. Some random man walks up to them all and basically starts like trying to come at TT's outfit low key, try to be funny, but also trying to be like, "Oh, you cute though," type vibe. It's like very weird, but I'm gonna play the video for y'all so y'all can get a better understanding of like what we're trying to get at.
You look like you better go start up. Anybody ever tell you that?
Wow.
But you weird it though.
No.
Like you look.
No. Get on him back. You don't tell her. You don't get on my friend like that.
100%. I'm about to get on your friend.
No.
But she look good in it though.
So that's what you need to come up to her and say.
You know.
Why did you keep it
I'm Orthodox. I'm not a regular ass nigga. I don't. Be like, "Oh, I love you, babe. You look good." I'd be like, "You look weird." You know?
Are you lying?
You wearing the fuck out outfit. I don't care about that. That's not what I want. I don't want to replace your boyfriend. I'm married. You are not above my. You are not on my pay grade. Sorry.
What? Well, why the fuck are you here?
I'm telling you, you look good in your outfit.
Thank you.
Little left eye.
Don't worry about it.
You tried to play me by saying you got a boyfriend, but I got a wife.
No.
That's different timing. I'm gonna tell you something. These women, they think when they compliment you, they think it's you hitting on them. It's not.
No,
I got a whole woman at home.
All right, then go home to your woman, nigga.
Wait,
Ooh.
I'm here at the concert.
yelling about?
Sexy little lemon dog. I just wanted to say you look good. But not with them pins on. Do a better job.
That shit was the funniest shit.
So the reason why this has been like being talked about so widely on TikTok and stuff like that is because a lot of people are saying, so the two people who you saw laughing, giggling off into the corner, that's Brooklyn and that's Gigi. Brooklyn's the one who was wearing the red, and Gigi was wearing these I don't know, mountain boots on her feet or whatever like that, right? So people have basically on social media have been coming to the defense of TT because they're saying if that is your friend and like she's basically being come at like that, y'all laughing like about to be falling over each other is the problem, right? So the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because when I saw this, I was just like, and Shayla and I had a conversation a little bit about this yesterday, and she was saying that she thinks
Don't tell them what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Just say your side.
So when I saw this, like I just imagine like one thing about it, I like to come at my friends. I will bully them and stuff like that. And like I will do that. But I can't see somebody else doing that to them because I'm automatically on defense for them. Like that's the dynamic of our friendship. Like, you know, the like I come at you, you come at me type vibe. That's cool for us. No rando, especially no dude, could walk up to my friends and start coming. I don't care if it's a compliment. Even if it's a compliment, I got my eyes on you. Like, I don't play that. I don't play that. And I think so Brooklyn and Gigi have both went on their own things and said their thoughts about the situation. And Gigi basically tried to like put it on Teetee saying, well, she felt uncomfortable. She should have said something to us. And then Brooklyn was like, oh, like, I'm just a laughy person. It's like, that's great. You could be a laughy person. I am a very giggly, laughy type of person. But when it's time for me to lock in for my friends, nothing is funny. Nothing will be funny. Not even, you won't see an ounce of these 32s showing. I promise you that. So it's like, for me, it's like when you have, and honestly, Gigi and Teetee are not real friends. Like, they're not friends for real. They're only the only reason their only connection is Brooklyn, right? And when Teetee addressed the situation, she basically said that she wishes Brooklyn did step up more for her, which is Deshae Frost's sister. And that she didn't really want to speak on Gigi because that's not really her friend. The only connection that they have is Brooklyn. And it's like, it goes further to the conversation. With every trio, there's still a duo. Like, it does not matter. And I've been through so many trio friendships, and it always is a duo. It's always like me and someone else, or like that's like two other people. There's always gonna be two people that are closer in that trio. And it's like, that's usually what it is.
Okay, so several thoughts. Number one, it's very easy to say I woulda, shoulda, coulda, all of these things.
Yeah.
When you are actually living through life, things are perceived differently. Like Rebecca said, Rebecca is a very giggly, akiki, friendly type of person. And I wholeheartedly believe if I would have been in that situation, Rebecca would have been laughing. But that does not mean that she is not a good friend. That's the type of person that Rebecca is. She's a giggly, ha 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 ha. I know if I would have said, oh, I don't like that's not funny, whatever, then Rebecca would have like, oh, this is no longer a joke, and gotten into serious mode. And honestly, this is the first time I'm watching this video, and it didn't give like, oh, I feel uncomfortable. To me, Shayla Marie, I thought like, oh, she was like engaging with him, like, oh, da-da-da. I would have been like, stop talking to me. This is not funny. And because if you're giggling, then I feel like your friends are gonna think that it's like that you're okay with it. When you look back at the video, it's very easy to say I would have, could have done all of these things. But if your friend doesn't know how you're feeling, they're not gonna give off. They're only gonna act as you act. If I didn't hear her say, get like, I don't like that you're saying this, or maybe she did say it and I just couldn't hear the audio very well. It's very easy when you're looking through the lens of a situation to say, I would have done this, I could have done this. We don't, at least I don't know these people. Maybe Rebecca knows how I am, right? Like, now if I were in that situation, Rebecca knows how I am. I'm already a serious person as is. So she knows, like, oh, I don't mess with that type of stuff. I don't like when people just come up to me and like on some, like, how you trying to compliment me, bag me while also dragging me? Like, in what world does that make sense? You're weird. And also, if you know, people do a lot of stuff for content. So also, as the other girls, if we're live streaming this is like, oh, this is real good. This is content right here. Because it was just getting food regular. And now someone came in and gave me a good clip to clip.
So my whole thing is, right, so it already, to Shayla's point, what already when like we go out, like Shayla said, I am the gig, like life of the party, everything like that. But I got my eyes on my friends. And like, for me, I'm watching my friends because I know my friends how I know them. I'm watching body language, I'm watching facial expressions, and I'm watching that. So if we were in that situation, like, prime example, when we were on the cruise, like, this random dude walked up to Deanna, and I saw Deanna, I grabbed that girl hand and I spun her around to me, because I don't care what that man talking to you about. Come over here. And if he got a problem, he could talk to me. And then when he still tried to talk,
Rebecca thinks she a security guard.
I do be thinking I'm security. Listen, I tell you, I will lock in. Like, whenever a dude is talking to my friend, I'm gonna give you a space, but
you're not. No, she is not. No, you're not.
I am. I'm
right there. I'm like, girl, let her give you a little signal or something. She gonna walk.
I need to hear this. I need to hear it.
No, so, you don't.
My thing is,
Moral of the story is Rebecca thinks she's with the people. She says yes, her friend should have stood up. I feel like I didn't get from that video that she was uncomfortable. I feel like maybe when you're behind the lens and you watch these people every day, their everyday moves, you probably like, you know them better than anyone else because you're sitting watching them on live stream every day. You know how they act, how they don't act, what they do, what they don't do. So you're like, oh yeah, I know she's not feeling comfortable. But like when you're actually living through life, it's different. The same way people are like, oh, if my man cheat, I'm never taking him back. And I know a lot of y'all have taken back. Like when you got to go through that real life and it happens to you, you're like, oh yeah, I understand that. The same like iPad kids. When I have my kid, they're never going to use iPad. Then you have your kid and they will use an iPad. So I'm glad that they apologized. And, you know, if Teetee does feel offended, she has a right to feel that way. And like that stuff that they should deal with in their own life. And I think when you stream your whole life, it makes it hard because now you got to deal not only with like your real life issues, but now you got to like report to everybody else, to millions of people that are watching you. And I just could not imagine like if I have a drama or a situation with my friends, not only do I have to speak to it with my friends, but I also got to report back to millions of people. I don't like that.
And I agree with you. Never say never. I do agree with that because you never know what might happen at this situation. You may think that you're going to do this. You never know. Mm-hmm. But also for me, what I'm saying is I pick up on keywords. The moment he said, this is what's wrong with you ladies, conversation got to be nipped in the butt. Because who are you talking to? Like, let's
say
like
to entertain people.
Me?
You're like, what you mean? Yes, and I would have had a whole
okay, but Sheila, what I'm saying is I would have come at him. I would not be sitting there giggling. There's a different type of entertaining. There's, oh yeah, like let me feed into it. Or there's, okay, so what you trying to say? Because you coming at her, but you look at you. You look like you about to go, you looking like you here to take care of the lawn. You're not here for the concert. You talk about you got a wife at home, but you came here to talk to me. What you talking to me about? Why are you talking to her?
Right.
Like, that's why I'm saying, I'm not saying like, yes, in the beginning, I could have been like, what is this dude talking about? But the moment he would have like, okay, left eye and did all this, like, you doing too much. You want clout, so let me help you get this clout. I'm on your ass.
Yeah. All right. So on that note,